Hi, my name is Tashi, and you're watching Beauty in the Bar. So you already know what this bin is. It's another Empties video. I don't know how long or short this is going to be. Y'all can see the number, you know, the length, because I just do it based on when this gets somewhat full. So we're going to see. Going from top to bottom in no particular order. Dropping the trash on my floor, I'm sure. I have these simple cleansing wipes. I enjoyed these. I'm trying to get away from using makeup wipes, but my problem is that I'm horrible at doing eyeliner, like doing winged eyeliner, and so I use it to clean up my winged eyeliner. So if you have an alternative to disposable makeup wipes that will work for that process, where I can kind of just like draw it out, because the only other thing I can think of is Q-tips, and that's not really that much better. I also use them to like do cleanup, to wipe off swatches, to wipe off just like makeup that's on my fingers from when I do my makeup. So I would like a more sustainable alternative. Hopefully one that doesn't involve me laundering things, because I tried, for instance, reusable cotton rounds. Started out with like 4. No idea where any of them are. They've all gotten lost in the wash. So these are good. They don't burn. They are pretty gentle. I don't use them for removing makeup, so I can't speak to that. But for my purposes, they're fine. I did repurchase a package of them. But again, like I said, I would love an alternative. Yeah. I used up another thing of Dr. Teal's body wash. There is a lavender one as well. They both smell lovely. This was great. Really nice and foaming. I continue to like this, but I wanted to try some other products. So I am working my way through some different bar soaps that I picked up at a farmer's market in Seattle. So we will see. I will show you some of the other body cleansing products that I have, but this is great. Whew, messy. Okay, this is the seed Phytonutrients, or is it seeds or just seed? Seed Phytonutrients Anti-Frizz Conditioner. I got this in a subscription box along with some other full-size seed products. This is okay. I don't have any special thoughts on this. I got another product of theirs that I mentioned in another video that was like an anti-frizz cream, and that was really thick and rich and luxurious and hydrating. This was fine just to put in my hair and rinse out as kind of like a co-wash, but I don't have anything like special to say about it. I won't be buying this again. If I buy anything, it'll be that like anti-frizz smoothing cream. This isn't super expensive. It's 8.5 ounces, and I think it's about $16 for a bottle, but you know, there are other products that I just like better, like a lot of other products that I like better. So not too excited about that, but it's fine. Another hair product. This is the Mielle Babassu and Mint Deep Conditioner. This is a Black-owned brand. I'm not sure if Seed Phytonutrients is. I think that they are. I guess I'll let you know down in the description, but this is definitely a Black-owned brand. I found this deep conditioner to be a little bit thin. Like I wanted something a little bit richer. And I didn't love the smell. It is very minty. I don't know if it's the Babassu. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it smells odd to me. Other people in my life did enjoy the smell. I did not. It is quite strong. So if you're looking for something that isn't particularly scented, this is not it. If you like a really strong minty scent and like that feeling of tingling, this doesn't make your hair tingle a lot, but a little bit it does. And it did hydrate my hair. It just wasn't anything like particularly robust or special to me. So I wouldn't repurchase this, but I think it's not one of those things where I think it's a bad product. It's just not to my taste. The next thing I have is an Agave and Teakwood Moisturizing Shea Butter Soap. I got this at the Cholula Glass Garden in Seattle. I took a trip to Seattle with a friend. And I don't even know what the brand is because it really doesn't say. Soap, Sweet Petula, Agave Tea. So I don't know if you can order this online. I kind of would like to, because the smell of this, I'm actually not finished with it. It's still in my shower. It's halfway done, but I obviously put the packaging in here. But I've used it enough to give you my opinion on it, which is that it is luscious, rich, and the smell is so strong and like you're just totally wrapped up in scent. It's all encompassing. I mean, it wafts out of the bathroom like long after you showered. And to me, it is quite a masculine scent. I really like it, and I don't mind kind of like smelling like maybe it's unisex, but to me it smells fairly masculine. I really, really liked when my boyfriend used it, and I was just like, ooh, like you just smell so manly. Like, I don't know. I think that it is kind of a masculine scent. They have lots of other scents that are all across the board, like floral and sweet and all kinds of different things. This is just the one that I really liked, and I would recommend this. I would buy this again if I couldn't find it. Another hair product, this is the Design Essentials Natural Hair Almond and Avocado Moisture Primer Pre-Styling Whip. This is an interesting product because I personally did not enjoy the smell. It's not strong and it's hard to describe. It's kind of sweet, kind of floral. There's nothing particularly off-putting about it. I just didn't love it. But other people did. It was hydrating. It was not super enjoyable to apply because it was so thin, and I like a more like thick, rich cream. But it did hydrate my hair. So I have mixed feelings about it. I think I wouldn't repurchase it just because I didn't enjoy the application process or the smell that much. But it's not a bad product, and some people really like the smell. And I'm sure some people will really enjoy this, and it is a Black owned brand, so that's always a bonus. I used up a tiny hotel shower gel. This is the Beekman 1802 Fresh Air Shower Gel. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking about these because no one cares, let's be real. But the one thing that I did want to say is that I talked to my dad, and he said he watched one of my videos, hi Dad, and that I said I got it from a hotel, but he was like, that came from my bathroom. I do go to my parents' place. They live in Vegas, and I do go there, and sometimes I root around, sometimes. Every time I go, I root around in my dad's bathroom drawer for the like hotel soaps and shampoos and body lotions, etc. that he has. So this may be stolen from him. I might have gotten it from a hotel myself. I couldn't really tell you, but I might have even gotten it from my mom. Sometimes she gives them to me. So I'm going to stop talking about hotel samples because none of you are going to go out and buy them unless I find something that's especially spectacular that makes me like, I really want to go and get that. Baby! Callie just finished dinner, so now she's back to screaming. Unless I find something that's like, I really want to go and get that, I'm not going to talk about it, but I will just say, thanks Dad, I do steal your things. This is me acknowledging that I am an unapologetic thief. I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing it. This is something that I got from the Seattle Farmers Market. It's Rainy Remedy Body Brew. I believe you can buy this online, but I wouldn't. And the reason is that I feel like it did nothing. If you've never used a body brew before, it's basically like a tea bag for your bath, and either you stick it in the bath or you put it like over your faucet and let the water run through it as you're running your bath. I felt nothing from this. I mean, it says that it has magnesium sulfate, lavender essential oil, rose hips, rosemary, marshmallow, chamomile, so many things that should have created a scent or even like a relaxing feeling. And I felt like I was using absolutely nothing. I was like, what is the purpose? What is the reason? So I would not recommend this. I don't know if it's just that I don't like body brews. Like maybe they're a little too gentle, too unnoticeable for me. But yeah, no dice on this. I used up a sample of the Boscia Luminizing Black Charcoal Mask. I like this. It's a peeling mask. I used it on my face to peel away, well, really on my nose. And I also used it like in between my chest or like a slash under where I get a little bit of like clogged pores or like almost blackheads. Not blackheads, but just like clogged pores. And it worked great in both of those instances. You really just like squeeze it out, let it dry, and peel it off. It's a little painful, but not really. It's not painful like waxing, but it is, you know that you're kind of like tugging at your skin. Not the kind of thing you should do every day, but I do like it. I have another peel off mask that I got in a subscription box. It's like a huge bottle, so I'm gonna move on to that. I wouldn't buy this because of that, but I do think peel off masks are a really good alternative to those like pore strips because it's better value, and instead of like having to throw in an individual strip every time you do that, you can just have a bottle and then you get rid of or recycle ideally that one bottle. So this is a good alternative, and this is a good version of that. I don't know how expensive it is, but I liked it. I also used up a sample of the Dermalogica Prisma Protect SPF 30 Light Activated Skin Defense. I like this. It was really rich and it felt really nice. It blended very easily into my skin. I do think that it is a chemical sunscreen as opposed to a physical sunscreen, and I have found in the past that some chemical sunscreens do cause me to break out, but this one didn't. And it blended right into my skin. I have absolutely no complaints about this. This is definitely something I would consider if I ran out of facial sunscreen, because, you know, you don't get that white cast that you get from some mineral sunscreens, and SPF 30 is a pretty good high level of protection for your face. And it was just like overall fragrance free and very enjoyable to use. So I would say this is a good purchase. Okay, the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse Deep Cleansing Oil. I don't really have much to say about this. I'm not a big fan of cleansing oils. I really prefer a cleansing balm. This was okay, but it wasn't great. And yeah, I wouldn't buy this. It's just not my preference. And I also don't think it did that good a job. And I also think there are some things in this that are just, I don't really want in a cleansing oil. Like there's some citrus oils in here that I'm sure are for a little bit of exfoliation, but I just don't want to put on my skin particularly to irritate it or anything. Like I think it could cause irritation with repeated use. So this was fine, but it's just not my cup of tea. I used up this Ulta Beauty Cleansing Balm, Normal Skin. It's coconut oil and shea butter. Horrible, awful, terrible. Do not buy this. This was $3, which is why I bought it. I just added it to an already existing Ulta order. It was $3 for 3 ounces, which is like the best cleansing balm deal I've ever seen. It smells extremely like floral for a cleansing balm. Like there's definitely added fragrance and I don't know why. The color seemed natural. Like that was just a natural color with the ingredients that they had in there. It was sort of like a very light yellow color. It was very thick and chunky. It never really smoothed out into like a smooth balm. It just stayed like chunky, and you rinsed off chunks. It left the thickest film on the skin. And it didn't do a great job as a cleansing oil. So I really didn't enjoy this the whole time I was using it. I'm honestly surprised that I used it up, but I did. It's gone. And I'm glad to see it go. Won't be buying it again. I used up a sample of the Belif Moisturizing Eye Balm. I usually feel like Belif products for what they do are a bit overpriced, but this was extremely rich. I mean, you just need the tiniest touch to hydrate your under eye. So even though this doesn't, as far as I know, have any like active ingredients, it is very moisturizing, and I think it probably is a good bang for your buck because you use so little of it to accomplish the goal of moisturizing your under eye. So I really wasn't mad at it. I'm not sure I would buy this. I'm more of a drugstore eye cream kind of a person, or if I'm gonna pay a higher price, I want like an active ingredient, like maybe some sort of retinoid or just hyaluronic acid, even just something. And so this isn't really for me, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I used up this Clarins Total Eye Lift sample. I think this is really similar. I don't know how much this is, but it was really thick and rich, even more so than the Belif Eye Balm. Really enjoyable to use. It seemed like it maybe had a little bit of added color because it was kind of like a deep yellow color. And I don't really see anything in here that is what I would think is an active ingredient. I'm no, expert, but the first ingredients are just like water, glycerin. I'm sure there's something in it, but I just couldn't tell you. Yeah, it was fine. I won't be buying this, but it was very rich and thick and it did its job. So that's kind of my review of everything so far, right? It's okay, but I wouldn't buy it. It's because I have a lot of samples. I didn't buy these things myself. The Dermalogica Intensive Moisture Balance. Same thing with this. I remember it being quite rich and thick, and so a good bang for your buck as far as that goes, but it is just a moisturizer. I don't think Dermalogica is a particularly expensive brand. I don't know how much this is, but as far as moisturizers go, this was fine. It didn't leave like a huge impression on me, but I did use it up. Didn't irritate the skin at all. I don't remember it having any kind of a fragrance, so it's fine. I used a sample of the Clean It Zero Tri-Peel Acid Cleansing Balm Pore Clarifying. I didn't notice any like acidic effect of this, but my skin really isn't super reactive or sensitive, so it's not that surprising that I didn't notice. This did an okay job, but it wasn't anything special. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I think that there are other cleansing balms like the Neutrogena cleansing balm that do a better job, but I'm like not mad at it. I have no idea. This is the only thing I've ever tried from this brand. I don't know how expensive it is. It's just a sample that I got, but I wouldn't like run out and grab this, but it was fine. I used up 2 samples of the Glamglow Good in Bed Passionfruit Softening Night Cream. I really enjoyed this. It has AHAs, BHAs. I felt like it was a little bit very gently exfoliating, and it just smells so good. To me, it smells like sour straws, which is probably something I shouldn't want to put on my face, but it was just really enjoyable to like do my whole nighttime routine and then like pat this like gently exfoliating cream into my skin that smells like sour straws. I will say it did pill up. It's not something I would put under makeup. It would like pill up as I was like kind of rubbing and patting it into my skin. But that may be because I had some other active ingredients going on in my skincare, and maybe the combination of the AHAs with those other ingredients caused the pilling. But I never got any like itching, burning, any issues using this. So I don't think that it's like particularly harsh, especially because I was using it with other prescription strength active ingredients, which I'm sure you're probably not supposed to do. But yeah, if you're looking for just like a gentle exfoliating cream that smells really nice, I'd recommend it. I'm usually not a big fan of Glamglow. I feel like they're kind of all marketing no substance generally, but this cream really caused me to do a double take. Caused me to kind of change my mind, so I don't know. So this is more of a declutter than an empty. This is the Marc Jacobs Blaquer mascara. This dried out before I could even use it. It's a deluxe size sample. I don't know when I got it. I'm sure it was like a free gift with purchase from Sephora. And yeah, as soon as I went to put on my lashes, I realized just how incredibly dry it was. Like, it just wasn't, there wasn't enough like liquid or product on there to really make an impact. So use the things you have, especially mascara. I thought because I had never actually opened it that it wouldn't dry out, but I got nothing. I got nothing from it. Okay, I used up this Mielle Volumizing mascara. This was a long time coming because I basically used it up already, and then I started using it on top of other mascaras just for extra volume, even though it was like pretty much completely dried out. But it finally got to the point that like it was giving me so little on my lashes that I decided to get rid of it. Also, I just like never really loved it much in the first place, and I think that's because when I started using it, it was already kind of old. So it made me kind of just like, ugh, let me just use up some other mascaras. I also think I got kind of like scared off by the fact that I didn't end up using that Marc Jacobs mascara like at all. So it's like I'm using something like this, trying to use it to the last drop that I don't even like that much. And then the Marc Jacobs mascara, which for all I know I could have loved, is drying up. So that's a reason. One of the many reasons that I'm over this is like I never loved it in the first place. It's pretty dried up. It's time to say goodbye. I always have a hard time saying goodbye to anything that doesn't like get completely empty, you know, where you just have to call it at some point. But I'm calling it. I used up an eye cream. This is the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Eye Cream. I liked this. It was creamy. It wasn't super thick and rich, but it was enjoyable. I can't tell you if it had any wrinkle preventing or fixing properties. That's always something that's like, I mean, they make those claims, but how can I really know? But it was fine. This was recommended by my Curology dermatologist when I asked. I said that I wanted some sort of retinol included, maybe in an eye cream or skincare, and she said I could try this, and it was fine. It wasn't too high a price. It was enjoyable. I would buy it again. I have already replaced it with the retinol eye cream from the Inky List, and so I'm like well into using that, and I think I bought 2 of those at once, so we'll see if I ever buy this again. It's not a big no for me, but I'm not like in love with it either. I used up this ink Trooper liner from, I think this is also Kat Von D. it just got really dried out, but I like this. I think it's just as good as the other like normal KVD liner. I really don't know what the difference is, but I enjoyed this. It was just a deluxe size sample, and now it is gone. The final thing that I used up is this Tower 28 Beauty mini lip gloss in the shade Fearless. It's, sorry, not lip gloss, they call it a lip jelly. It was this really pretty purple shade. I mean, I used it completely, I scraped it all out, I removed the stopper, it is completely gone. Luckily, this came in a set of 4, so I have 3 other shades of this same thing. I really, really like it. I have on the clear one over top of my lip product today, which is the Glossier, the one they discontinued. I'll put it down in the description. The Glossier like lip tint lip balm in the shade Jam. So I put the clear gloss over that just to make it purple, but this was the purple shade, and with all of the purple makeup I have in my Project Pan, I was using it quite a bit, and now it's gone. This is the first lip gloss I've ever used up, because I'm usually not a really big lip gloss person, but I've been getting into it a lot lately. And you know, I'm glad that I used it up. It's very tiny. This is 1.36 milliliters or 0.04 ounces, so just a little one. I have a couple of declutters. The first is this Cargo Swimmables Cosmetics Longwear Eyeshadow Stick. If you're a friend of mine and you are interested in this bronzy eyeshadow stick, here, I'll swatch it on my wrist. It's a pretty color. It's not just bronze, it's like a bronzy, pinky, purple situation. If you're interested in this, let me know. I'm happy to pass it on. I think I might have used it on my eyelids once. I just don't need this. It came in a subscription box and I just simply don't need it. The other thing is the Cab Sugar and Spice Lip Gloss. Way too light for me, very frosty. Don't know how I could give this to someone because I already used it, but I don't like it, and I'm either gonna like throw it away or I don't know. It just needs to go. Really unfortunate. I shouldn't have even tried it on. I should have just swatched it and seen that it was gonna be like a light frosty shade that just doesn't in any way feel like it was made for a person with a skin tone deeper than medium light. That's it. That's all my empties since the last time. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you'd like to see me make more content, please hit subscribe, and please share this video with anyone that you think would find it interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.